Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com. But before we get into today's episode, I want to go over a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion and meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. And with that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit the red subscribe button and a little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we're going to be covering. Stocks like MMMEDF at 63 cents, ABML at 6 cents, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and HMBL at just under 3 cents. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. For US and Canada, enter 1 plus your area code and number. For all other countries, you enter first your country code, then your number. You never begin it with 00. And text messages are the fastest way to get our alerts, and sometimes we do text-only alerts. So special offers just for our text members, so you want to make sure you are also signed up with your mobile number. And with that out of the way, let's dive in here. Folks, there's not much we can say right now, except it really sucks to be a penny stock investor. We had, an unbelievable 2020. The last half of 2020 was amazing. There was 1,000% runner every week. Leading up until February, and then the past 2 months, March and this first half of April have just been horrible. There's no way to sugarcoat it or get around it. I mean, just nothing is running. It's short-lived. Even last week we had RGBP. It was 2 days. We're not getting the multi-day runners that we're used to. And in this video I want to discuss why and what's going on. But most importantly, I want you to understand that you're not alone. If this is, we're all feeling this right now. There's a big trader on Twitter, Alex DeLarge, and he put this out: OTC, I quit. It's been fun. Goodbye. With $2.5 million in his account, but he was up millions and millions of dollars more, in February. So, if you're thinking that, oh yeah, he can quit with $2.5 million, no, he can't. He could have got out, much sooner with bigger gains. But for guys like Alex and myself, it's just we're in it day in, day out. We're always looking for opportunities. Your account is just a scorecard, irregardless of your account size. We all want to see gains. We all want to make money. That's how we measure our worth when we're, making money. That's how you feel best. Make love to your wife or your girlfriend or whatever your preference is. But it makes you feel, or boyfriend, if you're girl, whatever, you all want the gains. And right now, gains are few and far between. Right now, it's you feel like if you're not in crypto, you're making a mistake. And I have some crypto. I wish I had a lot more. I wish if any of us could go back and redo things, we'd go back to 2009 and put every penny we had into Bitcoin. But unfortunately, we cannot do that. I think crypto is right now an incredible run, but I wouldn't be buying here. I like to buy low and then get in early and wait for the moves to happen. So right now I think the penny stock market is still the right place to be, and the markets can turn on a dime, and you don't want to give up or quit before that happens. So I've been doing this a long time. Markets go up, markets go down, but you keep fighting. And if you do that, you will last in this business. If you quit and give up, then you're going to give up, miss out a lot of opportunities. Then you're going to hear stories about, oh, penny stock investors getting rich. You're going to come back in, and then you're going to be like, oh, what's this stock? What's going on? Right now, the folks that are in this game, they know every stock that's going up and what's going down and where they want to be. It's familiarity. So, if you're not doing anything, that's the right, that's good. But you want to stay active. You want to be studying. You always want to be learning, and you want to be researching, listening to us. There's other resources, other sites you want to listen to. We talked a lot about the True Trading Group folks. They do live streams 6 nights a week. Mike Edward and the team there, they know what they're doing. They got a lot of educational resources, big chat room with moderators, trade alerts. So you can check them out. But you really want to be focused on your education and getting through this trying time. But what's going on right now, and what's happened in the market is that the market makers led by Jane Street, they've engaged in naked short selling, and they've depressed many of the former high-flying OTC stocks. If you notice and look at the chart patterns, almost all look the same. AABB, ABML, ENZC, HMBL, OPTI, OZSC. So you see they all peaked in February, and then it's just been a relentless push down. And market makers, they like their whole thing is when they want to short, you want to sell as high as possible and drive the price down. So this is why when I tell people when things start running to the dollar, that's when you get more shorts in. At 10 cents, they're not as focused on it. It's these big runners that they want to short. And right now, we told our subscribers last month, I mean, there are some nice setups, and we caught some of those nice moves. But instead of the Wall Street bets and Reddit saga, they need to investigate the market makers. They steal from retail traders every day, and we feel that this needs to end. But until then, there's not much we can do. But if you use it to your advantage, you can pick up some cheap stocks that you really like. So again, there are opportunities. When the market is going to turn, is it going to be this week, next week? We don't know. But we keep fighting, we keep battling, and we're playing the long game here at Insider Financial. And as we said, just don't give up hope. If you do, you're going to miss out on runners like RGBP, SYSX ran 600% the other day. No one ever said trading and investing is easy. If it was, everyone would be doing it and everyone would be getting rich. So, you're making a conscious effort to, stick around, stay in this business, and it will reward you down the road. And if you're sitting on a bunch of losers right now, we're not financial advisors, so we can't, steer you there. But, our position is, selling is not an option. It's buy low, sell high, not buy high, sell low. So, these stocks can turn on a dime, and you don't want to miss that. So, getting out here, I think is the wrong move. You want to build up your cash reserves. As we try to tell people, it's about owning a portfolio of penny stocks. For some, that can be as many as 10 to 20 or more penny stocks. If you got a $10,000 account, spread across 20 names, you're diversified. But if you do new purchases, before you were doing $500 to $1,000, cut it in half. Do $250 to $500. When the markets are tough, you want to scale back your purchases, scale into positions, because if you bought something at, say, 10 cents and you liked it, but it pulls back to 5 cents, well, you should love it at 5 cents. So, at 10 cents, you double up at 5 cents, you're in at 7.5 cents. All it has to do is bounce 50% and you're even. So, if you're doing a 10-cent play, don't keep adding at 9 cents, 8.5 cents, 8 cents. That's where you build your average up to a high. That's the wrong move. You want to give yourself flexibility and don't day trade. If you bought today at 10 cents, walk away. Look at it tomorrow. Don't be stressing over the intraday moves. Focus on the close, the end of the day. This way, with the markets closed, you won't make any rash decisions. So, that's what I like to, my time to do homework and research is after the market closed and on the weekends. This is when I have a clear head. I look at the close. I mean, where the stock closed that day, that's more important than anything else. So that gives you a clear picture of where the stock traded throughout the day, where it's been, and then you can decide where you think it's going. And when it comes to what we feel is there's two opportunities. Number one is looking for stocks that have yet to run. This is what we look for here at Insider Financial. We scan through hundreds of penny stocks each week, looking for new plays. And this is why it's so important that you are signed up at signup.insiderfinancial.com, because our subscribers get first look before regular readers. So what we try to do is position our subscribers first, and then a few weeks later, after the first big move, then we come for our regular readers. So that's the advantage to having a subscription to Insider Financial. So make sure you are signed up. The second thing is, on a lot of these high flyers that have been beaten down, there are dip buying opportunities. And, the bottom line is, a former runner, they have a big following. And if they start moving again, the momentum players come in. So, just remember, the foundation of a great fortune, it's built during bear markets. When there's blood in the street, if you're coming in, at the tail end of a bull market, like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, if you're getting in here, the easy money's been made. You could still make more money, but you're not going to make the big money. The big money was the folks that were buying, Dogecoin last year, Bitcoin 5 years ago. That's where you really make the big money, getting in early. So, that's what we really believe. I've been doing this 30 years. That's what works. I'm not I don't chase stocks. I don't chase cryptos. I don't chase the flavor of the day. If I miss something, I miss it. I don't want you folks to get, all stressed or beat yourself up over, missing a runner, missing a winner. Shrug it off, move on, focus on the next one. There's always going to be another runner. That's the fact of markets. So, markets go up, markets go down. There's always going to be opportunities. So, don't stress it. Don't beat yourself up. If you miss something, identify, well, why did you miss it? And learn from past experience. So, that you can catch the next runner. And as Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. And, again, in the end, folks, it's all up to you. You're running your own trading business. Investing's not a team sport. As we said, we're just one resource. But in the end, you got to put in the time, the effort, the homework. You got to be looking at otcmarkets.com and doing your own research. That's in the end, it all comes down to you. And the other thing is, there's a lot of people that are kicking themselves. They had a lot of gains, but they didn't book profits. If you were up thousands of percent, and you didn't take any money off the table, shame on you. Because in the end, it all comes down to your P&L. And you don't have a P&L until you actually sell. So, yeah, you can be up, but if you don't sell, you didn't make any money. This is just paper. So, that's why it's so important to always book profits. And if you've watched any of my videos, I have preached this over and again. Don't get into this paper hands, diamond hands BS. That's all bullshit. Don't, it's all up to you. Do what allows you to sleep best at night, because in the end, like I said, you're the one that has to put food on the table for your family. So don't get caught up into the BS of social media. But look, there's always opportunities. If you've been a subscriber, here at Insider Financial, we have not been putting out a lot of alerts because it's harder to find good alerts when a lot of things aren't running. We're sort of like, well, look, we're not going to be putting out alerts that go up and go down. It's not what we want to be doing here. So stay in cash. Wait, for the right opportunities. We got a lot of things on our radar, that we'll be alerting in the future. But right now, it's tough because it's sort of dead money. People are not playing OTC like they were in February. The OTC markets. Investors. It's a small market. So what do I mean by this? Okay, if you're making money, if your portfolio is going up, you're gonna book some profits. You're gonna reallocate that money into other potential winning stocks. What's going on right now with crypto? So the folks in these NFTs, the folks in crypto that have made so much money with Bitcoin and Ethereum, they don't know what to do with their money. So what they're doing is they're buying these NFTs, this digital art. They're just trying to diversify their holdings. That's why NFTs are hot, because you have so much money in the crypto space. And that's what happens in penny stocks as well. When your account's growing and you're making money, you want to play. Every day you're looking for a new stock to buy. And they were all going up, so you kept playing. Right now, when you're getting crushed in your portfolio, you don't want to be playing as much, and it's just natural human psychology. It's like if you're at the casino and you got a hot hand, you're betting heavy. If you're losing your ass, you're going to play scared money, and that's what's going on right now. There's a lot of scared money, and the market makers know that, and they're taking advantage of it. And, that's why this bear market, this pressure from Jane and the other market makers, they're still, putting pressure on these stocks because it's tough to get motivated to go and put new money to work. So, we understand this and we're here to try and guide you guys through this and, to let you know that you're not alone. We're all dealing with a bad market right now. And I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass and say, next week it's going to be a better market. I don't know. Friday's price action, there was only a handful of stocks that ran last week. I mean, BBKCF, this was one of the few crypto plays that made new highs. Most were under pressure. They had the Coinbase IPO, but there was still pressure after that. GTVH got crushed last week, but it was a nice bounce this week. Last Friday, in the last hour of traders, some dumbass just blew out their position and hurt the entire stock of GTVH, which is just a real scumbag move. HCMC is a stock we've covered here. at Insider. It's at 0.0. It bounced off the 0.001. As you can see, it's got a 5 bottoms here at the point, this area 0.001. Very strong level, and market closed on the high last week. Humble, we got a double bottom here at the 260 level. Let's see if stock can bounce next week. IPSI had a nice little bounce last week and a positive on the week. LCLP had a green week. MITI starting making the rounding bottom, starting to climb back up the charts. SEGI starting to bounce, had a green week. SWRM had a green week, closed on Friday up 127%. VEII, big week, ran to 70 cents, but from 10 cents, but closed at 30 cents. So definitely a lot of profit taking. Investors got scared. They're booking profits where they can. VNUE, a lot of folks really like this one. Bounced off the 1 cent level last week, closed at 2 cents, so up 100%. VPER was out with some news. A lot of folks like this one, so had a green week, but closed off its highs. So really these are the handful of names worth talking about. Everything else has been beaten up, bloodied, and quite, frankly, depressing. So, we're here every day, covering the markets for you, for everyone. So we're hoping that this week is a start of a turnaround. We'll be monitoring things, of course, looking for new alerts. But if we don't see anything, we're not going to alert our subscribers. So we want to look for things that are set to run. But in these market conditions, it's hard to find some stuff. I think the crypto still has plenty of opportunities. I think there's going to be some sympathy plays. So, right now, that's the sector I'm looking at. So if there is an alert this week, it'll be probably crypto related. But again, we'll see how Bitcoin does over the weekend and decide on Monday. So we'll keep you guys posted. Make sure you are signed up at signup.insiderfinancial.com with your email and mobile number. And also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, becoming live to you with our next video when we see, stocks worth talking about. But, just wanted to mostly focus on trading psychology and what's going on right now with Jane and the other market makers. Want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Don't let this week beat you up too much. It's just 1 week down. And as I said, these markets can change on a dime. So be prepared, be ready, and let's hope this is a much better week going forward. Thank you, everyone. And again, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.